Hello. So it's the first time I've done any type of YouTube video, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I kind of want to just do a quick mention about music. I think this is going to be geared more towards a music video slash reviewish slash, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I was just thinking, right now you can get music for really, really cheap. Like if you go hunting, garage sales or thrift stores or even just boxes on the side of the street, chances are there's going to be some music in there. There's going to be a lot of music for really cheap. Like people are just giving that stuff away. And the thing is, there's a lot of people that want the stuff that's been being given away for free or for pennies. Like I recently picked up 40 death metal albums that were in pristine condition, and I think I spent maybe $30 on all of them, so less than $1 each, or maybe about $1 each, something like that. But most of those albums are rare, hard to find, and they're first edition from like the 80s and 90s. So they don't make these CDs anymore. We're talking like Sanctuary and fucking Carcass and Creator and Manowar, and like, sure, they have them on Apple Play, but to get the original press CD in pristine condition, you're looking at like spending $25 to get that, maybe off of eBay or some other site, maybe Discogs. But you can go hunting for these things, and people are starving for death metal. Behemoth, Nile, like all these weird, crazy bands that nobody really heard of. They're the bands that people want to find. They want to find these albums, and they want to find that type of music. And that's just one genre. We're talking like there's tons of genres you can get into to find, like from the 70s, 80s, 90s to early 2000s, pop, rock. There's all these hidden gems that mainstream didn't push, so they just got thrown off into the waste bins of thrift stores everywhere. And now people are starting to find them and realize, wow, this was a really good album. I think I want this album. And they have to go on eBay and end up spending like $15-20 to get that album, when that person probably had it in their stack for years. Or I don't know, maybe like however they got it, they found a way to get it. And I'm just saying, I'm swooping that stuff up and I'm selling it and making a good little penny. Like I said, these death metal albums. Like, I talked to a friend of mine, I'm like, man, I just found all these death metal albums. And he's like, who listens to death metal? And I'm like, fucking millions of people. Millions of people listen to death metal. But it's not mainstream, so you don't know about death metal. And you don't know about this, and you don't know about that. But there's people that are hunting for stuff that you think is stupid. And that goes for everything in general. There is somebody that wants your junk, or your old movies, or your old CDs, or your old t-shirts, or your old fucking socks or underwear. I don't know. Whatever. People are weird. So don't just throw your stuff away. Or maybe sell it to me. I don't know. It's just something I was coming across today, and I was like, man, you got to be crazy to not think that these would be worth something. If they're in perfect condition and you see no scratches on them, somebody's going to buy it. It could be a Madonna album. Somebody's going to be like, you've got this Madonna album and it's in pristine condition. Because they aren't making these things anymore. They aren't, some presses are, and you probably want to stay away from albums that sold in the millions. But all that rare stuff, all those hidden albums that didn't make it, or they were like not considered a success, people want that for their collection. Just think, Prince. Most people know Prince as being, this pop star. But he did every genre almost. He did blues, he did jazz, he did funk, he did freaking experimental R&B. He did all sorts of crazy stuff. He's got like over 30 albums of music. And most people only know 5 albums from him. Maybe 5, maybe 6. But most people don't know anything from other than those 5 or the hits. But there's albums where you can buy that are imports or rare finds, or they only had a limited edition press, or there's people that are hunting for those things because they only made a certain amount and there's only so many you can find in the wild. And to have one, you can get a pretty penny for it. And I know people are tripping on how to make money these days, and I'm telling you all, not everybody's broke. There's some people that are doing just fine, and they're doing just whatever they were doing before all of the problems started with the economy and all this. They're still looking for the treasures that they want in their life. And some of that stuff and some of those people are music. And that's just one thing I'm talking about today. But in general, you can find, like I said, you could go hunting for shirts, for certain types of toys, plush animals. I don't even know. I've been doing this probably for about 5 years now. And now I'm starting to get serious with it because the economy's getting crazy. And so I've been finding stuff that's rare, like just because people are in such desperate times that they're just getting rid of stuff to clear out or move or downsize apartments or houses or whatever, and they're just getting rid of their stuff. They're just getting rid of stuff. And if you can get that stuff for cheap or free and make money on it, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I just thought I'd make this quick little video because I've never done it before, and I'm probably going to get into this more often, talking about different stuff, and probably has to do a lot with finding trash and flipping it, and maybe I'll talk about life in general, just weird. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody once told me, just talk, and I was like, okay, I can just talk. And sometimes I'll be at like an EV station and I'm charging up the vehicle, and fuck, I don't have nothing to do. Might as well just talk about something that's on my mind. And like I said, today this was on my mind. I can't believe how many of those death metal albums I found, man. Just old school, rare, late 80s, early 90s treasure. Straight fucking treasure. Perfect condition. And each one of those could probably go from $15 to $30. It's wild. So don't just consider a box of CDs on the ground junk, because you can make money on that junk. And don't think that somebody's telling you, hey, I'm probably going to post this on eBay, and think that guy's stupid, because that guy's probably making a good part-time job out of it, or maybe a full-time job. I don't know. Like, some people are making full-time money. I'm doing all right with eBay. It's not the best, but I'm trying to do better. All right, it's kind of the goal, right? Is to always try to be doing better, trying to make things work out. And if the government's not going to give us good jobs, and where companies are going to keep firing people, you got to figure, okay, I got to find a way to make things happen. And if you rely on anybody else to make those things happen, you're probably not going to do very well with it. So my thing right now is just finding stuff for cheap and selling it for a little bit of profit. So I hope you do that too, because it would be kind of cool just for you to chat it up and say, hey, I found this, or hey, I found that, and I paid this and I got this, so all right. I guess that's all I had to really say today, but all right. Till next time.